Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the stone that calls to you, and your intuition will guide you through the interpretation as well to bring you what you need to know today. Now, intuition, when it talks to us, we feel calmer, even if it is sort of a more difficult truth. So, when it's our brain trying to figure things out and going to the first fearful thought, then we don't feel calmer. So I just offer that a lot to help people to know their intuition from their mind that's trying to figure everything out because it's fearful. For those of you who chose this gray stone, we have the Hermit, we have the Eight of Coins, and we have the Two of Cups. So the Hermit comes up. Isn't it funny that I felt led to say that? Because the Hermit comes up when there's a message for you from the other side. When spending some time alone, reflecting, in conversation with a loving source may bring you some good information that helps, may bring you something that just does feel right. And very frequently, that's how you know. That's how you know. It just does feel right. The Eight of Coins, that could be you learning something. Maybe you're learning to get more in touch with your intuition with the other side. The Two of Cups can be help from the other side. It can be a pact or an agreement, a partner, a guide. It can be a lot of different things, but you know, people all communicate with the divine in different ways, and whatever works for you is the right way to do that. And like I said, if it more or less, it brings you peace, it brings you understanding and insight, and maybe it brings you love and compassion, it's good. So for some of you, that's the meaning of this reading. For others of you, Hermit may have a message for you. You may find that a little bit of time alone in reflection is helpful today. It may be about work and about being productive, doing whatever you can to increase your security. It may be about a relationship. And those two, that's a lovely card for relationships, by the way, whether that's romantic or friendship, because these two see eye to eye. Their exchanges with each other are generally emotionally pleasant. With the Two Cups upright there, there's some strength and divine protection there as well with that symbolism. So this information, this intuition could be about that as well for you. Yes. So I like the cards though. None of these are negative cards. They're all positive cards. So I'm thinking that if there is a message for you from the other side, it is positive in nature. It's helpful to your goals. All right. For those of you who chose the purple and blue stone, we have the Strength card. Speaking of divine strength and protection, we've got the Strength card and the Six of Coins and the Four of Coins. So this is terrific. If you have any worries about your money right now with that Four of Coins, see the Four of Coins guy, he's got his money. He's a little worried about hanging on to it for some reason or another, but he does hang on to it. So there's sometimes that Four of Coins is about that. Sometimes the Six of Coins too is about giving or receiving. I think this is, I think that your heart wants to give, wants to help, wants to give practical help if possible. You get a little concerned about that, worried about that, but you're strong and you're protected. Maybe you are able to give a little bit of something that increases security. Doesn't have to be money. It can be some other thing that increases security. And these don't have to be to the poor or strangers either. It can be to somebody who simply is needy right now, who needs that. It looks to me like if you feel like you want to be giving to somebody, you are strong enough and you have a strong position with your money. So it's going to be okay. That's all right to do that. Yeah. This is hanging on to security. Really, it is. So I think you don't need to worry. That divine strength and protection is with you in that regard. And coins, like I said, they don't have to be money. They can be health. They can be other sources of security. But I like the strength card right in the middle. For sure, it says, don't be worried, even though there might be some reason you're tempted to be. All right. So those are good cards. For those of you who chose the dark stone, we have the Death card. We have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Okay. Well, whenever we get the Death card, we know it's an end to something. A lot of times I feel like the Death card is about feeling like something is done, feeling it. It's like a finality. It's almost sometimes something of a relief, especially if it's something that you've been working on ending. And it may be because the cards on either side of this Death card are positive. So it really may be the end of something that, you wanted. You wanted to end it. Spirit is bringing in an opportunity for money or financial stability or health, stable health, or something like that. Spirit's bringing in an opportunity there. So there may be something that has ended, but yet something new is coming in. And we have the Two of Wands here, which is the World Explorer. So that's sort of a hopeful attitude, like I'm weighing my options. For some of you, this means that you have been looking for a job and one is coming in. Maybe two. For some of you, this means you are feeling adventurous. You're thinking about what you want to do, what's purposeful, what your main priorities are, and you're weighing your options for that. And there is a sense of security. There's something that will enhance your security that is allowing you to feel a little freer to weigh your options for the future. So these are good cards. It looks to me like a change. It like a welcome change, and a change you should feel hopeful about, adventurous about. Right. So if it has been a loss lately, it looks like good things are to follow. All right. For those of you who chose the white stone, we have the Hanged Man, the Temperance Angel. You have two major arcana and the Queen of Wands. So the Hanged Man and the Temperance Angel very frequently come out to say, yes, there's a delay. There is a delay in something, not any fault of yours, because you get the Queen of Wands energy, like you're purposeful, you're lively, you will complete what your main priority is. You'll do those things, and people can count on that, and you have maturity in that. You have drive. So it's not because of anything in you, but there may be a delay just because. For one thing, it could be there's a delay in a situation because it would be foolish to rush, because temperance and wisdom, taking it step by step, is going to get you success, and rushing in wouldn't. Sometimes you need to wait for the right timing, because it just is. Like, for instance, some of you may be thinking of a change right now regarding work, regarding where you live, something like that. Or starting something new with the wands, but it's not the right time. There are some other factors, and who knows, we're in the middle of pandemic. That might be the factor. There may be any number of factors, but you yourself are holding back and saying, okay, temperately and gradually, I'm going to do that. And the angel, the Temperance Angel, always gives you guidance too, which is really nice. Now, the Hanged Man, that delay is saying you can either feel frustrated about a delay over which you have no control, because he is hanging there by his ankle, right? You can either feel frustrated by that, or you can say, well, the time that I have now to look at this situation may bring about a different perspective, a fuller perspective, a more spiritually enlightened perspective, even. So I think there's good reason for delay. You're using it for good, wisdom, increased enlightenment, increased insight. And you do not need to worry. Whatever it is that you wanted to move forward with, you will, because you've got that maturity, you've got that fire, that purpose. So that's what I'm seeing here. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.